gonna dive in. So, you know, all right, we have Shoma and Nothing, a music content creator. Oh, interesting, a vocalist, and lots more unfolding. Yeah, we are layers. We are people of layers. Over time you keep discovering more about yourself. So yeah, Shoma and Joy, glad to have you as my audience. The rest are watching audience, but I have Shoma and Joy. So, all right. Um, today in today's meeting, we will be talking about something a bit different. You know, I I usually talk with this mostly with my people, my inner circle people. I usually speak with them in regards to this, but I've never actually publicly spoken about this. And what you'll be hearing tonight might not really align to, you know, maybe some of the things you know or some of the things you hold there. But I've learned this over time that a learning and growing mind is intentional. So I want you to really take notes, and any areas of clarity you have, please, you can do well to note them down and we can clarify about this. So I want to start by first saying that social media is not actually free. I know they told you that social media is free, but social media was never free. It has never been free, and it will never be free. Why do I say so? I have my point. I mean, I have a lot of things noted down here. I pray time allows us to cover ground, and it's not free. And why I say so is that social media was never built to make you smarter. Social media was never built to make me smarter. It was engineered to, number one, capture attention. Number two, it has just been structured in a way where this I usually love to define my times because it can help me build, right? So if I say social media was built so that you can be leveraged on, thank you so much, Daniel, for joining. Thank you so much for having. I'm glad of having. Mr. Emmanuel actually posted something on the platform. I say you have no business spending time on social media unless you are running a business or building your brand or following people who inspire you. That's just the truth. You have no business owning a social media account, whether Facebook or Twitter or TikTok. You have no business on the social media space if you don't have a business there. Now, over time, I've discovered this. I've used social media as a tool for me. Social media is not just what I just come to, have fun and just spend and waste my time. Now, talk about timing. There's how you spend your time. There's how and the best use of time is actually you investing it, right? So that's the proper use of your time. So social media was never built to make you smarter. It was engineered to capture your attention, then sell it as data. Funny experience. There was a time I was actually with a friend of mine, and we were discussing about a product. And funny enough, I just came into Instagram, and the next thing I'm seeing is ads on the products I've spoken about. Oh, I need to get AirPod. Good, thank you. Someone will say, I need to get an AirPod, and the next thing you are seeing ads on AirPod. Hey, I want to get a towel. The next thing you are seeing is ads on. So that should tell you that social media was used as a tool of leverage, and the poor people. Now, I believe all of us are enlightened people here. If you've been on this mentorship series, I believe you have had a rewiring of your mindset. And when I say poor people, you should understand the context I'm talking about. Now, poor people always will say, what is it? Is it not just for me to scroll? What is it? But you as an enlightened, I'm talking to the top 1% people here. They design systems, you understand, that convert attention into money, influence, or opportunities. Now, social media taps into our consciousness to suggest what we want. Thank you so much, David. Thank you so much. That's just it. It taps into your consciousness and it will suggest what you want. And you will think that, oh, I love this. See, if you're not intentional about what you want, even your choices. This is what I mean. If you are not convinced that you need a better life, the choices of the people around you is able to convince you that we are just doing well. And moreover, among my friends, I am what looks like the trending guy. So social media, as I said, the top 1% don't scroll. The top 1% people don't scroll. I have met people that they will say, need my social media manager. Do you understand? They don't spend time here. Mark Zuckerberg that created Meta or has the system of Meta. The top 1% understand systems. The top 1% understand influence and opportunities. They leverage this. The poor man just see what is happening and just, oh, an opportunity has come. Let's go and do this. Let's go and do it. This is how it is. No, as a king, not for you as a king. You are a light, so you are not supposed to use this as a tool. I remember when I first started my social media journey, there is a education that people needed before even having a social media account. That before you have a Facebook education that you must have, because you are leveraged on daily. You are leveraged on daily. And I must say this, people think that the only currency we have is money, right? People think that the only currency we have, I think I wrote it down in my notes here. People think that the only currency we have is money. But I must tell you this, money is the least of all the currencies we have. Some of you might have heard that, some of you might not have heard it. But I will still say it here that money is even the least among currencies. I've read and I've also seen that we have 4 major currencies in life, which is meat. I usually use the 4 abbreviations. I learned this from someone and it really resonated. Money is there. We have energy, we have attention, and we have time. These 4 are the major currencies. Now, I was explaining this 3 weeks ago to a very small group of people, and I was telling them about these 4 currencies. I say the least that you can trade now is that you trade your time and you are giving money, which is the least value. But have you ever sat down and asked yourself that this money I'm giving, is it really equivalent to the time I'm investing into this? I'm investing into this. I don't want to dwell so much on 4 currencies, but you must understand that money, even in the pyramid of life, the way it is designed, money is the least of the currencies. Thank you so much, Philemon, for joining in. Yes, and product. If you're not paying for it, you are the one that is you are the one that is being sold. Everyone else, you are the product. So I started by saying first that social media is not free. Facebook is not free. YouTube is not free. Do you understand? Any of your social media app is not free. So if it's either you have a business or you don't have any business being on social media. So it's the first education you must have is that you must know that you are either a hunter or you are the hunted, because is in this world of capitalism. In this world of capitalism, is either you learn leverage or you are leveraged on. So why is our generation getting dumber by the day? Because I tend to see that there is so much knowledge out there. It pains me. There was a time I was thinking, and I was telling myself, I was saying, why is it that we have so much knowledge without results? Because I was like, everywhere you turn, there's so much knowledge. AI is here. We have YouTube. We have all those online courses you can literally pay. But why is it that we don't have more millionaires than we have? Because I don't see the reason why you have a phone and internet access and you are not making it. I don't see the reason. So we are constantly bombarded with meaningless content. You are excited, okay, that's all. You're scroll to the next thing. And before you know, there was a time I had to cut off my social media usage on entertainment. They tell you that this is possible for you. There's a kind of ad for poor people on just your random channel. You saw Rolls Royce. No, Those guys don't advertise to you because number one, you can't afford it. That's first. You can't afford a Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce are advertised where they sell private jets. It's a past information, a very good practical. Let's go back a year now. Cryptocurrency. So this time last year, some people were doing hamster. So some of you were doing hamster. If you did hamster, let me see. Let me see your reaction. So don't get their information even on your social media. Someone got 2,000 naira for your time, your attention, your energy. We're all enforced into this just for a money. So that means use against you. The top 1% understand that. And that is why even in the social media space, you must be careful. It's not every information you go carry. Do you understand? People leave it for them. The education that everyone must have is that your comment should not be found on every comment section. In fact, if you are on this call and you are the one that is always trying to raise banters in comments, understand that you are a king. Your comments should not be found on. I hope you are getting my point. Your dopamine just get you excited, and there's no substance to your excitement. Your excitement cannot materialize. Why? Because these people, they understand that to play this game like the top 1%. You must play this game like the top 1%. Information obesity. Mr. Emmanuel always speak about this. He said we consume so much, but we digest so little. You say, okay, another next video. All right, another next video. Before you realize, I told you I had to do intentional social media and just take a break. Delete your TikTok and take a break. I have a TikTok account that I hardly go into it. If you see me really going to TikTok it at the end of each transaction, I hope you know everything you do daily is a transaction. Let me make you understand that. Everything you do, attention and time. The rich people understand that they can give you money, you can give them your attention and your time and your energy. And so they understand it, so they play it at that level. So you have so much, but you digest so little. It's like it's to be worth it. Guys, I'm telling you this. You just want to go on to the next thing. What is the next? What's the next thing? What is the next? And do you know that this applies to even our physical lives? Why I say that is because some of us are always jumping from one event to another. At the end of the year, we will see that you have attended 10 events. I say that is because some of us are always jumping from one event to another. At the end of the year, we will see that you have attended 10 events, but with little or no implementation. And this truth, I'm sorry, I just need to be raw. It pains me a lot. We have so much information. It pains me a lot. We have so much information. Attention is the new currency. You are already when tap keep. John Obidi was preaching against it. I will confess, I wouldn't do the heavy lifting. This currency is a topic on its own. Right? So you get is that social media ability. So we are in an era where a lot of people are blind followers. Jim Ron, don't be a follower. Ask question, made this next. Okay, follow. Some of you, I tell you, some of you need to go and unfollow some accounts tonight. I'm not telling you should do this tomorrow. I'm telling you tonight. You go and unfollow them. Unfollow them and tell them I don't need them. Develop yourself. Of that statement. I'm trying to get that statement. He said social media taps into our consciousness to suggest what we want. The algorithm decides your belief. And so it keeps pumping you with all these ads. You keep seeing ads on this, It's like it's free. You are the product. So there's a manipulation at scale. The algorithm decides your belief because everything you continually feed your mind with, that's your reality. A very good quote says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So that means because you are always looking at. So most people don't know that 70% of what they think, or even what they choose, 70% of people, I tell you this for free, that most people, why they want to travel out, I tell you this, that most people, why they want to travel out, why they want to do music, is because why they are doing content creation, a reason or a purpose in it. You will not think, by what spirit is this? So there is manipulation at scale, guys. 70% of your choices is actually what was fed to you. A lot of people, but mindset, mindset you should have in regards to deep breath. Some of the first three content or five content I see there, I know. You never see is trending, yeah, and the poor masses are there watching, right? But poor masses are there watching, right? But kings don't eat everything that is served to them. In fact, you must understand that as a king process, everything you feed your mind with. I tell you, say, this life now, waiting. So you must treat you must treat yourself as a king. You don't eat everything you see. You must treat yourself as a king. You don't eat everything you see. You choose deliberately. You don't eat. Who is trying to manipulate me here? Freedom without awareness is another kind of slavery. Oh my God. Oh, poor man. An uneducated choice is a foolish choice. You must understand that an uneducated choice is a foolish choice. So some of you will be going, I made the choice. Bro, you will be going, I made the choice. Bro, it's another slavery. In fact, some people are actually people that fought for human rights and everything. They now understood that. So we cannot really carry these people and ship them to our country to be our currencies that we mentioned earlier. MEAT: money, energy, attention, and time. Those slaves were used, and they were not even paid money. Modernize this slavery. And social media is one of the tools they use to as a means for a modernized slavery. Social media is a tool for modernized slavery. If not leveraged well, social media is a tool for modernized slavery. You are in chain. What have gone through your head, but you've not implemented any. Oh, next big thing, and you have not implemented any. So many things. Some of you, if you should carry your journal tonight, your New Year resolution, you have not done anything about it. What happened? You came online and things took your attention away. So I was trying to make a point that modernized slavery now, they have left shipping people to the British countries. Now they are on your phone. In fact, why don't we just give these people and just maybe pay them small incentive? They will be glad to be slaves. So some people are gladly slaves, and they say, at least I used to make money. How much are you making? Maybe 30K. How much of your energy and attention have gone into it? Do you understand what I'm saying now? So freedom without awareness is another kind of slavery. So time and wealth connection. I think this is where I will wrap up, so that I don't want you to just give you maybe 3 months plus before the year runs out. I was talking to a friend and I said, okay, by 2027. He said, no, next year is 2026. So I said, oh, sorry, I'm already there in 2027. My mind is already there. Do you understand? My body will catch up. So, but some of us are trying to wait for the year to wrap up so that we can still write another New Year resolution and go to crossover night. So, time and wealth connection. You must understand that social media was created tool for leverage. Yes, it was created as a tool for leverage, not the tool for what you see and think about your life. Desexualize your brain. Nothing has power over you. Go leave social media. Go for 2 weeks, no social media. Reply to only important chat that you need to reply, or you can just literally post. A friend of mine is on this call. Your life is yours. Carry it and be intentional about it. Go off. See, I used to you go offline, and the next thing we are seeing, who miss me? Bro, nobody miss you. Who miss you? Nobody miss you. Life will go on without you. You're not that important, guys. No, I just need to tell you that you're not that important. That everybody will face his life, even this. That's why I used to say, you know, we are mourning. Charlie just died, and I used to give this example that when Queen Elizabeth died, in honor of her memory, but when she died, the Queen of British, do you understand? When she died, I thought the whole earth would stop first. So let's finish mourning her before we continue. Because come on, is Queen Elizabeth we're talking about. Do you understand? I thought businesses will stop, but it didn't stop that same day. People bought and sell that same day. The same thing with social media. People are living. You're not that important. Don't even carry yourself and say so. And that is why you see that intelligence is getting low, because people are saying things and you are always there. That's a digital trap. As modern slavery. If you are broke and you are still busy, then you are probably doing everything wrong. You are probably doing everything. Go away for a while. Think about your life. Be here. No, but nothing is going anywhere. The social media will still be here. The social media page will still be here. Of my time, move 100 people, not only guys. Be a student. Don't just carry everything that you hear. You say, oh, intentional. Of my time. A matter of how you spend time. Do you understand? How you invest time, how you spend time, and how you waste time. A 1 hour of movie is a good time it's a good way to spend your time. But the moment the top 1% will say, how all of this. So social media trap. Some of people say, have been grinding since the year began. We are locking in. Business people, the top 1% understand that. I saw a documentary of someone that posts 100 times in a day. Those are people that understand system, and you discover that those posts is not even the one that do it. He employs people. Our secondary school days were productive. It was because we have timetable. But why we had productive days in our senior secondary school days was because we had timetables. So it's tiredness and everything, but you must allocate your time and be intentional about giving 1 hour to my personal development. I should not come after. So some of us work 9 to 5. You come back and you come and bombard your brain again, and you come and still say 2 hours on this social media space. As big as you are like this, create timetable for yourself. Wasting time is wasting life. Guys, Mr. Emmanuel will usually say, from dumb movies to meaningless chat to long hours, social media, you are wasting time that you can never recover. I mean, why will you spend 5 hours? Who do me then? I didn't know better. But I say, who do me? Because I will spend the whole night. So you just have to take your time like a currency. Treat your time as a currency. Remember, first, we said we have 4 major entry to money. Do you understand? You have to learn how to translate. You understand? So every scroll is not just a 5 minutes loss. It's like a book on read. It's a skill on learn. When you have consequences to why you are not doing better, I feel you can do better. There was a year when I was setting goals, I say, okay, I should set consequences to why I will not achieve this goal. Okay, if I do not achieve this figure this year, that means something about my life will suffer. The same thing with social media. You must understand that every 5 minutes, a skill you fail to perfect. Maybe on a business plan, you fail to draft. Do you understand? So time will rebel against the norms, guys. I want you to rebel against the norms. The top 1% people understand it. The top 1% people understand it. And that's why you see that they don't waste time. They allocate time to do, okay, 7 to 8 and what. So you cannot have my whole day. In fact, if I will give you 2 hours of my time, you should know that you are very important and we are having a very productive conversation. You cannot come and just Everything is currency. As I said, everything is currency. Your energy, when you are tired, you say, I am spent, right? When you are tired, you have used energy. Some of you say, don't waste my time, don't waste my time, don't waste my time, because time is also a currency. Do you understand? You are paying attention. Paying attention is currency, right? So you must understand your brain. Don't just consume stuff. Don't just consume stuff. You must go and find intentional reasons why you are on social media. That's your assignment. You take home before next mentorship. Why are you on social media? Why do you have a social account in the first place? Why are you on social media? Why social media actually? Power. I learned this yesterday. They said knowledge is power, but knowledge is not actually power. Applied knowledge is power. Is more powerful, right? So understand, recapping, understand how the top 1% people play this game, and that way you stand aside. So your assignment, why you are spending so much time on social media, you must understand there are things that don't need your attention anymore. Go and unfollow those people that you are following that don't add relevance to you. Unfollow them. See, funny enough, they don't even know you. That's just the painful thing. They are following them and carrying their stuff on it. They don't even know you. Go and unfollow them. Push your own stuff. Push your own stuff. If you are on social media just to be a content creator, push your own stuff. Don't just be there and just be a consumer. No, be a contributor in this. The reason Mark created Facebook was so that people can network and socialize. That was his reason. People have abused it. So you must understand why you're on social media. Do you get why on social media? So as I said, take a time off, desexualize your brain from all this content you fed your mind on, and start implementing. Someone that have implemented one thing has learned is better than someone that has learned 100 things and has not implemented any. You are just a sounding cymbal. So guys, I believe this transaction was a profitable one. I don't mind questions. I will just take a question, just one question. Just drop if you are okay with unmuting and asking a question. I would love to take that. We have come like to the end. I told you this will be brief, but I just want you to just understand that these are just the truth. These are just the truth. You must wasting time is a regrettable venture. Regrettable venture. So I believe that's a no. Open. Please just drop that. And I believe, guys, please let this not just be another session where you come and infobase your this mentorship. I believe you got value for your time, and I believe that this transaction was a successful one. I dispense my energy and time. You also have invested time and attention. So till next time, guys, enjoy the rest of your evening and happy weekend.